In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my entire gameplay settings, including my controller settings and sensitivity. I have over 4,000 hours in Apex Legends and started off playing the game on console, and since last season, I have switched over to PC using my PlayStation 5 controller. I hope this video helps you guys out. Please leave a like if you find this video helpful. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Now let's jump right into the video. Starting off in the gameplay settings, there are a few things that I did change. Starting off with the damage numbers option, I have it set to stacking. What this does is that it gives you a really easy to read number when you start doing damage to an enemy, and it helps you more accurately know how much damage you're doing to an enemy, which is very helpful for giving that information to your teammates. Next up, we got auto sprint turned on. This helps make your movement a lot more fluid and basically just lets you sprint automatically without having to manually press down on the joystick. Taking damage closes death box or crafting menu, I have that turned off. This is super important if you ever need to do a shield swap in the middle of a fight, because doing a shield swap is much faster than popping a battery, and this helps you do that shield swap instead of kicking you out of the death box if you take damage. The rest of these settings are preference based and should be set to your liking. We are now heading over to the controller settings over on the button layout. I use the default button layout. I have not made any changes at all. I play on the default settings. Eventually though, I do plan on upgrading my controller to the DualSense Edge controller, which does have paddles on the back. That way I could add some more options for movement. As of right now, I am not using that, but as soon as I do make that switch, I will let you guys know. For now, I am playing on the default button layout. For controller sensitivity, I use 4:3 linear, small movement dead zone, small look dead zone. 4:3 linear is probably the most popular controller settings, especially for professional players who play in the esports scene. 4:3 linear has been proven to be a very good setting for controller. Some people do like playing on no movement dead zone. Me personally, I like playing on small. That's something that I would recommend to experiment with to see what works best for you. I really like the linear response curve. I do think it takes some time getting used to though, but I think for those of you that want to up your game, it just gives you the biggest advantage. It makes playing on controller feel a lot more fluid, and it helps me make a lot of smaller adjustments that otherwise I wouldn't be able to make. Over on the per optic sensitivity settings, I do not use these. These are going to be preference based. I do think these settings can be useful if maybe you like using snipers a lot. It could help you track enemies more easily if you increase the sensitivity. For me personally, I don't like to mess with these settings. I like to have slow sensitivity when I'm aiming down my sights, but for some people they might want to increase the sensitivity. These are my video settings. I play on 100 FOV. FOV ability scaling is disabled. Sprint view shake is minimal. For my graphics, I have everything set to low so I can maximize my FPS, my frames per second, so that way I could have the smoothest experience possible when playing the game. These are my audio settings. I like turning down the music volume. This is all going to be preference based. That is going to be it for the settings video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope this video can help you guys out. The rest of this video is basically just going to be some gameplay with me using these settings. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next upload.
Cracked an enemy shield.
DarkSun delivered. Last one down. That completes the place.
You'll have to show me that move sometime. This spot. Shop's open for business. Replicator incoming. Let's make ourselves.
Subject deceased.
Scanning the area.
Delivering frag. Firing on subject. That was the last one. Subtracted from the equation. Reloading. That was the last one. Subject deceased. Gas trap deployed. I have captured a subject. That is said. Data soon to follow. Welcome to Friday. Squad defeated. I've begun the nuke. Shields are recharging.